Feminists normally say that what a man can do, a woman can do better. But my question has always been, if what a man can do, a woman can do better, can ladies write the alphabets while urinating?
Peter, just say what?
Yeah, Lois, this is not a race. Is it what?
Don't let your kids watch it!
Welcome to the Goat Matata Diaries. First of all, guys, I really want to appreciate all the support that you've been giving me. As you can see, the current subscriber count as I am uploading this video is at 197 subscribers. I mean, I really can't explain the amount of joy that I currently have.
I'm here to tell you right now, we don't care.
Let me tell you something.
We don't care.
Thank you, guys. I really want to appreciate you guys. On today's episode, I'm going to be talking about the reality about the female gender. You see, the female gender has always been a mystical sort of gender, if I may so say. But before I start explaining on females, when was the last time that you dewormed? You know, doctors normally say that you're supposed to deworm every 3 months. What's the reason?
I don't give a fuck.
We don't know. If you're new to the channel and you haven't really seen all my uploads, there's a video that I'm going to link up. It's probably right here or here. And it's actually my first ever upload whereby I talk about the origin of farts. And why is it that we are to blame worms for them being the reason why we fart? You feel me?
Get out here for real. I'm saying get out here for real. I'm saying get out here.
So did you know that during creation, God created everything, but he made the male worm and the female worm.
Oh my God, who the hell cares?
For your information, I don't know if you are viewing this video and you are not a member of the 21st century, probably
I said, wait a minute, wait a minute.
You're going to be viewing this video during the 22nd century.
Joburg, aka Johannesburg. You want to be there before?
But as per now, we don't have male worms. I don't understand how, but later on in this video, you're going to understand why is it that we don't have male worms? So, as I was saying, during creation, God created the male worm and the female worm. But later on, if you are a Christian, you are probably aware of the great flood that happened. And there was this man that was called Noah. You know, like that dude who invented the first yacht and
Stop the cap.
he only invited couples on board. And after it had flooded all over the world and the only creatures existing were the couples that were on board, just like any other couple, the worm couple got into a heated argument, a very, very heated argument. And because the argument was heated, one of them had to have her temperature rising.
Wait, first of all, you're not gonna speed past that like you didn't just say what you just said.
I don't know now even if I'm making any sense, but
Hold up. Wait a minute. Something ain't right.
you understand where I'm going.
Hell no!
They had a heated argument, and it was the female worm that got heated up first, and
Why is she still talking?
that, by the way, explains the first incidence of hot-temperedness.
I can't catch a fucking break.
And you see, because she became hot-tempered, she really didn't want any person talking to her. And when the male worm kept insisting of arguing, I'm not quite sure what they were arguing about. When the male worm kept, should I say, trying to explain himself, the female worm got really fed up with him that she ended up pushing her husband, or should I say the male worm, off Noah's Titanic.
What did you say, nigga?
She ended up pushing her husband off Noah's Titanic. Now picture that.
That motherfucker's dead.
That was one of the first murders, because then there were no lifesavers that could have saved the male worm. So the male worm ended up dying. Now let us travel back in time.
You're so dumb. You are really dumb. For real.
Let us travel forward in time. Okay, I'm sure you're there wondering, with that said, how is it that we still have worms inside our bodies? Why is it that we still have worms inside our intestines? To be honest, I really can't explain that. Maybe I'm going to do a little research and then I'm going to upload a bonus episode of this actual upload. But to be honest, I think I have a theory. I've come up with this theory whereby, you know that moment when you be there chilling and then all of a sudden you hear your stomach grumbling. And you probably think that probably I'm somehow hungry. But dude, that's not the case. Remember how I've told you that the female worms killed their male counterparts. Now, there are only female worms that exist inside your bodies. So, because there are no male counterparts, just like humans, because of loneliness and shit like that, they too become horny.
Jesus Christ.
And that's why they start grumbling. So grumbling is it's
a strong arm.
how I can explain it as it's a means of communication by the worms that they are really horny.
What the hell was that?
So they're like on heat, and they need to be deheated.
Just when I think you've said the stupidest thing ever, you keep talking.
They need to be like deheated so that they may not become.
Just when I think you couldn't possibly be any dumber.
Don't mind about that. One, it could be that, or it could be that the worms are probably praying for mana, which in this case are the male worms, so that they can come and relieve them of their heat, or should I say loneliness. So after you have eaten and your stomach still continues grumbling and you go to the doctor, he tells you that you need to deworm. He asks you, when was the last time that you got dewormed? And you'll be like, I don't really remember. So you end up deworming your body. Let me explain to you the chemistry behind deworming. When you swallow the deworming tablets, you probably noticed that your stomach stops grumbling. That's because that's like manna to the worms. Think of this in this context. Deworming has a D. Deworming. So the D is what the female worms are craving for. So do you understand where I'm heading to?
That is the stupidest thing I've ever heard.
The D in the deworming tablets are what the worms want. So when you give them the D, why else should they complain? Why else should they keep making noise that they need someone to satisfy them? Thank you for watching till this far. I hope you have enjoyed. For this and more content, don't forget to subscribe. And by the way, I don't know why you guys never comment on my videos. I really need to understand whether you've liked these videos and any suggestions that you have.